Oh, she's okay. Let me start. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn at the same time. Sorry, Insta, you just fell. Hey Vera, hey Sasha, hey Makisha, hey Kiara. How are you guys? Happy Friday. Happy 1st of March. Hey Jess, how are you? Jar, so exciting. March is a really great way. If you guys are a bit like me, I'll be honest with you. I did not want to go live. I did not want to go back on social media. I don't know if everybody has this. Hello, how are you guys? And I didn't. This morning I woke up probably because I didn't have enough sleep, and I just didn't want to do anything. I'm like, you know what? No, I don't want to go live. I don't want to. I even got my nails done. Now my nails, I'm not a massive fan. They're kind of short, which it also just bothered me for three. Have you ever had something, hey Kelly, where you're just mad, hey Adrian, for no reason? Like the nails are not long enough. They were actually a little bit longer. She cut them shorter. And in my mind, I'm like, no, they look too short. Like I don't like them. And then I got my hair cut with the barber. And I'm like, I don't like my haircut. You know, when things just don't go right, and you're like, you know what? We're going to talk about how you can reset, and start your month. And this is things that I literally can talk about today because I've been through it. So yeah, I'm going to give you a couple of tips. Before we start, I did the CrossFit Open Gym. It was so disgusting. For the ones that don't know, Open CrossFit is basically you compete like the CrossFit people, but they're disgusting. Do you want to know what I did? We had 21 snatches, right, on one arm, then on the other, and in between you have to do 21 burpees. Then you have 15 dumbbell snatches on one arm and 15 on the other. 15 burpees on like one side. You do this one, then you do the burpees, then you do the other one, the 15 snatches. And then you have I'm still out of breath. Then you have 9 snatches, 9 burpees on one arm. Then you have 9 snatches on one side. Hey, Joy. And then you have 9 burpees, which is disgusting. So I reset myself and we're going to share it today. We're not going to go into CrossFit, so don't worry. I'm just going to give you a couple of tips for you guys to be like, if you feel low and you feel stuck, I can help you out. Hey, Kelly, how are you, man? So I am still out of breath and it's been at least like an hour now that I finished workout. I just can't get over it. Anyways, 3 things to reset your restart. And I heard this quote and I'm going to read it to you because I read it to mom and mom said that was a brilliant quote. It's not from me, but it's from Misty Copeland, who I think is a ballet dancer. I can't remember. I may not be there yet, but I'm closer than when I was yesterday. I may not be there yet, but I'm closer than I was yesterday. And this is my encouragement to you, Jeanette, Imogen, Candace, Kelly, Makisha, to Jess, to Sasha, to Kiara, is that you can't change what was yesterday, but you can change today. And I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm just asking you these 3 things. We're going to go over observe, strength, community. And I want you guys to do this thing that we do in business, which is called the SWOT, right? Yes, she is. Okay, perfect. Love her. Cool. Because I'm like, I have to really Google this person first because I was like, it just popped up on my feed. But if you guys don't know what a SWOT is, it's strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats, which we're going to go over. Okay. But first of all, I want you to observe as we're in quarter 1, we're ending quarter 1 by the end of the month of March without making it too complicated for you guys. But I want you to see, what is it that you have overcome? What is it that you guys have done in the month of January and February that you're like, okay, I can do this. Observe your thoughts in the sense that this is what I accomplished. This is what I did. Karina. This is what I succeeded at. This is what hasn't. But I don't want you to dwell too much on the past because otherwise it's gonna stop you from showing up on tomorrow and the day after and for the month of March. So I want you to observe the fact that what have you accomplished? Makisha, the fact you went on holiday, so you accomplished the travel. I know, for example, Karina, she does my nails, but she also sells socks. And so, has she accomplished her target? For me, it would be, okay, how many people have I recruited? How many people have I sold the drinks, the supplements? If you guys don't know, I sell premium nutritional supplements. And so, like, what can you, ciao, Diana, come stai? What can you lay out that you're like, okay, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. Okay, what is that hasn't worked for me? And then go on to, what is my month of March looking? Where is it that I want to stand? Is it to recruit a certain amount of people? Is it to, I don't know, take a weekend off to go and travel and do something? Whatever that is, I want you to lay it out, right? So, for example, for Ariana, she was able to talk in Dublin when they opened the market. So that for her, that was like a massive thing. That was like, yay, I got it. Hey, Romy. By the way, Romy, are you going to be on the live with Daniel G tonight? I was supposed to message you, but I didn't. So if not, I'll message you anyways, because like I can't say it live. I might get caught, but it doesn't matter. So I want you, before we go, because I was going to talk about strength and community, but for some reason, I feel like I have to talk about SWOT, which is strength, opportunity, weakness, and threats. So it's basically like a SWAT team. Like, we guys are all a SWAT. Yeah, it's tonight, but I'll message you because don't worry. I got you, girl. I got you. Because it will be midnight for you. It'll be 11 o'clock for me, and I'll still be up. So, so SWOT is strength, opportunities, weakness, and threats. So what? I won't be asleep till then. I need to get some Activise in. Yeah, I know, girl. Like, yeah, you got it. Like, so if you guys are wanting to like crush it in sales, you guys have to follow Daniel G. When I tell you, the man is fine, but he also has the brains to connect it together. Just Daniel G. You'll find him on like Insta. He's mainly on Insta and YouTube. But you want to improve your sales? Just watch him. Don't even talk. You don't even say anything. You don't even need to follow him. You just need to like observe how he does it. Romy and I know exactly what we're talking about. But it's true. He's the GOAT. Like, you want to get better at sales, like he's your man. Well, he's a man to I'm sure a lot of women, but he's your man. Anyways, that was like, yes, but he is kind of short because I met him in Manchester. Side note, I'm going into a story, guys. But I met Daniel G in Manchester. Like, he's small. And I know some of y'all are like, but it doesn't matter. Like, the size doesn't matter. Dude, I need somebody that's tall. I can't have somebody that's like, but he's charismatic. Like, you're going to learn like full on with him. Anyways, why am I sidetracking onto something else? So SWOT, your strengths. What is it that the last 2 months you're really good at? For example, I know Romy, she is good on social media. She's good at interacting. Ariana, she's good with her energy. Makisha, she's good at interaction and feeling you feel empathy. Like, what is it that you're really, really good at in your strengths? I'm good at live video. I'm good at listening to people. I'm a really good listener, to a point where people are like, you've got nothing to say in this situation. I'm like, what do you want me to say? Because like, if it's not my situation, I just much rather listen than to talk. I only talk if I have a point to say, which reminds me of one of my colleagues. What's his name? Alfonso. He always talks with no point to a story. Never do that. Always have a point to a story when you want to talk. So what is your strength? What can you do that you're really good at? Interacting, conversing, maybe talking to a stranger, maybe it's knitting, whatever that is. I want you to write it down, lay it out. Okay. On the other side, I want you to see like the opportunities that last 2 months you were really good at. It could be the fact that you got a new customer, or you were able to follow up. Like, I'm going to be interviewing Joy this Sunday. So she's a mom of 2, did not want to hear anything about my supplements. Nothing at all. Like, was like, I'm absolutely not wanting to try your supplements, blah, blah. Like, no. Until like now she's a raving fan. She loves the product. We're going to be talking about that, but we're going to also be talking about her business. So the opportunity in there is the fact that she was so not wanting to try it, but seeing me consistently on social media, she was able to become a customer, but also she was able to become a friend, right? And I'm going to interview her, and she also like caters to mom. She's launched her coaching business, so that will be live on Sunday. We'll be going live on Instagram. So if you want to follow on there, absolutely. TikTok, I'm going to leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube, so you guys can follow there. But what is the opportunity that you're like, this is what I'm good at, this is what I repeat all the time, and I can do that, right? You need to know your strengths, you need to know your opportunities, but at the same time, you need to understand your weaknesses. What is your weakness, right? My weakness, I'll be honest with you, my weakness at this point in current time is my closing, right? I got nothing to hide. I'm not good at it yet, but I'm getting better. So my weakness is that, but what weakness is you? You don't have to tell me now, Alicia. You don't have to tell me Romy. You don't have to tell me Makisha. You don't have to tell me, Jess. You don't have to tell me Kelly, Sasha, Kiara. You don't have to tell me. It's up to you. I'm just being vulnerable and honest to tell you that is my ratio is not as good as, interacting, creating relationships and stuff. Now I'm saying it because I'm in the sales industry. So like, I gotta be honest for you guys. Now, there is an amount, if you are in sales, there's an amount of like reach outs that you have to do and then convert them into the ones that are not wanting to the ones. So like there's a whole layout, but we're not going to go into this because we're not into like a sales training, but these are just tips for you guys to restart. So once you've observed, then you get the SWOT sort of paper. So you S, weakness, W, opportunity, right? What is your threat? Who is your competitor? The threat is actually your own enemy, in the sense like choose your enemy wisely. It could literally be, and I'm going to go deep here, but my threat, without making it my threat, would be, for example, Romy, because we're in the same industry. We sell the same supplements, right? But she's also good at what she does. So she is, without being a threat, she is a threat. Or I could say also my threat, without it being a threat. For example, my competitors, for example, Huel, that you guys like buying. I'm like, that's first of all not high quality. That's not premium. So I don't know why you're buying the product, but that's another subject for another time. You might as well take something that's high quality. That is my threat. That is my opponent. So I've got to compete against that, but in my way where I stand out and I am repeating the same thing all the time, all the time, all the time. Because an enemy doesn't need to be somebody that is in, your enemy actually can be a competitor. Your enemy can be somebody that you really do appreciate in a good way. Like, it's good to have good competition, right? That's why the best of the best, like, really thrive. Usain Bolt, his competitors are all the other competitors that are running at the same time for the 100 meters. Those are his competitors, right? So for example, me doing CrossFit, the CrossFit Open that we did today, yes, I am challenging myself, but I'm also a competitor to the other people because I want to smash them. I'm a competitor at heart, guys. You think I RX'd my weight? No, I didn't scale my option. On the burpees, on the CrossFit Open, they had 21 dumbbell snatches, one arm, 21 the other. And then they had burpees over bar. You had to do that twice. So basically it's 100 burpees, 90 burpees, right? I didn't go for 12.5. I went for 15. Because it was like it was the number for women for the RX weight. I'm competitive. I'll compete. Now, am I competing against myself? Yeah. But I'm also competing around the others to see like what they did. So I can get better next year and the year after. I know some of y'all are like, yeah, but I don't like competition. My love, you're either going to win or you're going to lose. You're either going to win or you're going to learn. But whatever that competition is for you, Jesse, whatever that competition is for you, Esther, for you, Romy, it's going to be different from others. And it doesn't need to be like in everybody's face. It can just be you against you, right? So I want you guys to understand, like, write those down. And I know it's like, oh, but I have to do homework. Yes, well, because like this is what we do on the Olivia Igwe channel. I don't give you stuff that don't work. I give you stuff that I talk about. Okay. That's why I'm always like, I take my job, my mission to help the multicultural, multi-ethnic really seriously, because I want you to build that confidence to be the better version of you. It doesn't start by you having everything. It starts by, I may not be there yet, but I'm closer than I was yesterday because I put in the work today. Yesterday, did I not crush my goals? Yeah, absolutely. Am I mad? Maybe. But I can't dwell on the past, but I can crush my day today. The day's not over. My day's not over. Tonight at midnight, it will be over. So I'm going to crush it now, and I have 4 hours. One of the reasons why I go live is because I've decided, I've set my standards. I've said Olivia is not going to quit on a bad day. I heard this from Fraser Brooks. You do not quit on a bad day. So keep going. Whatever that is, even if it hurts working out. Even if I feel my body right now, like my arms, 15-kilo dumbbell is kind of heavy. You know, when you're snatching, you do like 100 of those, like it comes at like 90, it's intense. Will my body hurt tomorrow? Absolutely. But will I give up? No. You don't know my last name. My last name means Igwe, queen. Okay, so we ain't quitting. But even if you don't have that name, does not matter. I want you to not quit on yourself. Right? It doesn't matter how you get to the end. I think here in this situation, this context of you restarting again, it's not giving up. I can't wait for you guys to share my breakthrough in where I'm heading. But if I can be perfectly honest with you guys, I'm in a storm, another level of storm. It's not the storm that I was when I was in the breakup and I had to find a flat, etc. Like I'm in another storm of my own self. There's different levels, and I know we say different levels, different devils. There truly is like different levels to where your growth, how much barometer your mind can do. I literally wanted to cry when I worked out today. I'm like, I can't do this. She's like, no, you don't give up. You continue. Like the burpees, disgusting. Why did I walk there? No idea. Jesus was like, you know what? You're going. I'm like, oh God, Jesus. I walked my way to CrossFit. No idea why. But I decided not to give up on me. And my question to you today is, don't give up on you. Yesterday was not perfect. Yesterday was maybe not great. Yesterday was not there, but it's yesterday. And today you get to breathe. Hey, Jesseline, you get to live. Some people never woke up today. And I know it sounds like very harsh and like, Olivia, I thought I was supposed to be like an inspirational stuff. Yeah, I give you the inspirational stuff. I can give you the motivation every single day, but I didn't have the strength today. I didn't want to show up today. But I decided, you know what? I can't show up at 12. I can't show up at 1 o'clock. I went for a nap because I was so exhausted. Then went for a workout. And it's 8 here in the UK. Is it convenient for me to go live at this time? No. But I'll put in the reps. Sometimes the rep is not working out. Sometimes the rep is showing up for you. And if you're not working out, I want you to start working out. I want you to start going for walks, whatever that is. If you have to do yoga, do yoga. If you got to do Pilates, do Pilates. If you got to do boxing, do boxing. If you got to do, I'm doing a 40-day challenge. Ooh, I'm spinning. I'm doing a 40-day push-up challenge. I haven't finished my reps of my push-up challenge today, even though I've done like 190 burpees. I'm like, I'm over this, but I will still show up and do it because I promised to my friend that we were going to do a 40-day challenge or whatever it is. I don't even know. He didn't even put a timestamp on it. I've got to ask him. But when I say workout perfect, but I want you to find like that family. I was talking to a guy yesterday, awesome man. And because he wants to join me in business, right? Because I sell and promote. Movement is so important. Absolutely. Like it will shift your whole mood. Like if you can even just go out into the park, if there is a park, and just move, do it. And I was talking to him, I was saying, you know, because he's done network marketing before, but was really scared about the fact of like, is it for me? Can I do it? Because I didn't succeed back in the past, so I don't know if I can. And I told him, I said to him like this, you're going to fail regardless. The difference is what are you going to learn of how you're going to fail? And then from there, it's going to be understanding, are you going to fail alone or are you going to fall in love with the process? And I'll jump onto another one. Somebody was talking about doing a YouTube. Was it a YouTube or podcast? Consistency isn't. And the confidence only comes when you put consistency and repetition that equals the promise to yourself. The confidence comes because you've done the repetition, you've done the consistency, and you've promised to yourself that is the outcome. It's nothing more, nothing less. Now, of course, the scales of it, but me showing up for the last 3 years, approximately, I don't know how many days we have, 365 days or something like that, minus like this year, like maybe like this 2-3 days I wasn't able to go live. But it's the consistency. You won't even be consistent in taking care of your body, your temple, or showing up on social media. It's tough. Toughest part is being, because we live in a negative world. So it's to be positive and be that light for others when you don't want to, but it's finding that harmony where you show up in that way, that right way. So I thought I'd share that because it was really, and I have to go through my SWOT. I've done it a little bit, but I know for March, and we're in spring and everything's coming, even though it's raining for 3 days here in the UK, but it's okay. And I'll leave you with this. I was talking to A, and I told him, because he's like, I don't know what I want this year. And I'm like, if you don't know what you want, I can't help you. But what I can help you with is if in each category of your life, you figure out what you want. So I want you to find in your category of friends, your category of family, your category of fun, your category of faith, and your category of fun, friends, family, faith, finances. I want you to, hey, love, I want you to find 3 things that you want to accomplish. Man, I'm spitting everywhere, although you guys can't see, so it does not matter. Hey, Anna, I want you to find in those 5 categories, family, friends, fun, faith, and finances, 3 things or 2 that you want to accomplish this year. I'll give you an example. One, because it's super easy for me to share. Number 1 is I want to travel to an international country that I have not been to. Hey, Tamara, love. So that's already on my bucket list. Is it happening? Absolutely. It will happen end of the year because I've already scheduled it. Now, I also want to be able to go to 2 new European countries. That's already, it's not booked and loaded, but I've just got to schedule it. That's already happening. And that's done for my year in terms of travel, like the fun for me. The next in my finances is going to be like hitting a certain amount of target within the business. Hey, how I love. And so whatever that is, find those 3 things. Could it be, I don't know, like a savings account, maybe tithing. That was my goal this year, like tithing, just being consistent with it. I wasn't consistent last year with it for some reason, but the year before I was, or the 2 years before. So tithing is my consistency in that. What is that going to be for you? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not absolutely no financial advisor. Absolutely not. 2 and 2 is 4. That's it. That's why I do network marketing, because they do all the numbers. I don't do anything of that. That's not my thing, right? But they look after the shipment and the stuff like that. Be smart. 2024. But can you find in those categories of family, what do you want? Like family, we'll be spending time in Christmas with my family. That's already done and dusted. That's going to happen at the end of the year. But what are the 2 other goals that you want in your family? Is it to find maybe a partner? Is it, to get married? Is it to maybe be in another relationship? I don't know. Friends, it could be, maybe you're wanting a new category, a caliber of friends. Like for me, I'll tell you this. My goal in terms of my business is to have a bit like, I know it sounds like a bit like Jesus, but to have like those 12 core women in the business, or doesn't matter. Actually, it doesn't matter women or not, because it's the multicultural, multi-ethnic, does not matter. But to having those 12 leaders where you're like, we're running together. We're like, we're crushing the world. We're making this happen. You either want to jump on the boat or you don't. That's fine. Choose. But having those 12 leaders, like that for me excites me, because I'm like, okay, Where are my diamonds? Where are the ones that are wanting to earn an extra income? Where are the ones that like are unsatisfied with their 9 to 5, that don't like where they're at, that are wanting to move, that are wanting to like, look, let's make some money and let's travel first class. Like I'm the one. I'm like, what? Business class? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ain't doing business class. We're doing first class, right? Now I say first class because I have never done first class. I've done business, but you know when you're just like, hey, let's do a retreat. Let's do a retreat on business and have you grow on social media, whatever. Like my goal, and I was talking to myself. I love talking to myself, by the way. Oh, you're coming. Okay, Tamara, let's go. I was telling her, who was I telling myself? I'm telling her, myself, talking to myself. I was saying, you know what? My biggest thing would be to do a trip for people that have earned like, a certain rank, and we've built the business to a certain amount. Goal is to do it like to 1 million, where we generate 1 million and I'm like, okay, I'm taking like the 5 core leaders and I pay for their flight to get there, and we do like a whole retreat for the whole weekend. But I pay for it. Like that for me that's like wealth lifestyle. It's not even rich. It's wealthy lifestyle because I'm pouring into the ones that have worked hard, and like I'm so connected with some people that I know I could bring them to the event. Like I'm just so excited. Is it happening? Yeah. When? Not now. But will it happen? Absolutely. And I'm like, this is so exciting. I'm like, and I just had this whole thing in my mind. I'm like, oh, this is so exciting. Now we got to get to work. But how cool when you want to restart and your January and February weren't the months that you thought they would be. But you're ready to draw a line in the sand and do the SWOT, the strength, the weakness, the opportunity, and the threats. Understand who are your competitors. Understand what your opportunity is. Understand what your weakness is. Also understand what is your strength. And then just run from there. But go with it, not by that. I know you want to hit that massive goal, but can we go to, yeah, one of it was actually one I wanted to do, like a CrossFit competition. Like I haven't done open in probably 2-3 years. I did it today. I smashed one goal. I mean, there's 2 more to go, but whatever, that's fine. You never know, like those small goals, how they can turn into massive big goals. It's so beautiful when you have decided, I'm going to do this and I'm going to stick to it because you promise to yourself what you say you're going to do. And that has no price because it's a promise to yourself. Okay. Guys, I'm going to love you. I'm going to leave you because your girl doesn't know what she's going to eat. I've been eating salmon and rice for the last 3 days. And my sister's like, you might as well change. I'm like, I don't know what to eat. Okay. I don't have a chef anymore at home. So I got to figure out food for myself. But I'm TikTok. I'm going to leave the live on Insta and Facebook. So if you're tuning in and you want to watch the replay, you absolutely can. Everybody tuning on, it's been a blessing and an honor to have you guys. Even though I was like, I don't want to go live anymore. I'm like, Olivia, we're just going to go live. But yeah, appreciate you. And whoever that is on YouTube, I appreciate you. I see like one person on, but I'm going on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So I appreciate you. Bye, Tamara. Bye, guys. If you guys don't know, I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn. So if that is you and you're wanting to, just drop me a #hybrid, or you can also just message me and ask me questions. There's no dumb questions. So love you. Peace, love. Thank you. You're welcome, guys. Take care. Bye, guys. Love you. She's all I want.